Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Thursday. I love this message. What's coming through first of all from heaven is you have the power to achieve your dreams. You have the power to get where you want to be. You have the power to get what you're dreaming about, but you must believe in that. Believing that you are here for a reason, that there's purpose in your life, and that you've been chosen because you are a chosen one. They're giving me fear. And that brings up fear because sometimes we wonder if we're making all of this up, if it is real, if we are going to be in union with our twin flame. But also we go into fear about, what we're learning and growing from at this time. And he says, I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. So make up your mind today to be successful, to be worthy of this love because you are, to be chosen. Because you are. I am chosen for this. I was born for this. Say that to heaven. And they show me these beautiful berries, as things are now blossoming and growing in your life. And they give me that song, Edelweiss, out of Sound of Music, bloom and grow. Things are blooming. Things are growing in your life. And these berries, sometimes we see berries and they look so succulent and nice and tasty. And we want to eat one. But some of the berries are poison, and we have to be very careful and wary about which berries we eat. And it's the same with our experiences and the people we give our time and our energy to. We have to be very careful because some of those things, those experiences, those people, those situations can be toxic to us and they can make us ill. And the way we are made ill is by feeling stressed out, because stress creates a dis-ease in the body. When we feel at ease with our life, everything's brilliant. Everything runs great. But when we're feeling worried or stressed or angry, then it brings in a feeling of dis-ease, which creates physical discomfort, which creates physical dis-ease. So the message coming through today is, make up your mind to be successful. You choose where you're going and what to do. You have a path that's kind of destined for you and determined, but the way you move towards that path and move on to that path is really up to you. And the quicker you become at peace with things, the quicker you move where you're destined to be. And the angels want you to know that, so you always have a choice. That's why we have free will. People get mixed up because they think, well, if we have free will, how are we going to end up where we're destined to be? Because we may not choose that path. But all paths lead home, so we always get there in the end. We're nudged in the right direction by our angels and our guides who show us the way. When I look back at my life and I think about it, how far I've come and the things I've done and achieved, really everything was moving me towards this moment. And that's why everything you go through is a catalyst to your journey, not just to your twin flame. Because it's not just about that. It's about everything you do, the way you work towards becoming a light worker on your mission, helping the world, being of service, the way you are this being of light, that you're operating in positivity and love and joy. That doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen by itself. You have to put the effort in. So everything you go through makes you stronger, wiser, and more in control, not only of your life, but of your choices, to make the right choice, to do what feels right, to follow your heart, to follow your soul, to release fears. Everything has got you where you are now, and you're so strong, so much stronger than you were yesterday, and you have to push those fears aside because they're illusion. They don't mean anything. It's not real. It's fake. It's a false experience appearing to be real. It can create false evidence, but it isn't real. You learn as a divine feminine to look through the illusion, to focus on love and not operate in fear. And everything we go through, every job, every family argument, every kind of awakening moment, every person, every challenge, everything we go through gets us where we are here today. And when I look back at my life and I think about the relationships I've had, how they've taught me things and grown me, even the painful ones have grown me so much. So everything has a purpose and a lesson and a reason in your life, so that you can say, today I make up my mind to be successful because I know that I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. And you haven't got to eat those berries. It's your choice. It's your choice whether you bring those toxic things into your life, which can be people gossiping, being negative around you, bringing in drama, making you feel pained. I watched the other night a film called Something Borrowed, and it reminds me a lot of this. Okay, it's the first time I've seen it. It's an old film. It got Kate Hudson in. I love her anyway. She's so great. And it was about these best friends. Okay, best friends. And Kate Hudson plays this best friend, and she was getting married. But she was getting married to the person who her best friend pretty much introduced her to. But she'd always been in love with him. And he'd really always been in love with her. But she chose to kind of bow down to this friendship. She always was there. Like whenever this friend needed her, even though they were best friends, she was always there. She never thought of her own self, even to the extent where she gave up on the love of her life because she thought she wasn't as deserving. So she chose to put herself in that energy and eat that berry. And when she started realising this, she started standing up for who she was and saying no to her best friends. And then she ended up with him anyway. Okay, and the relationship continued. So, I'm not going to go into all of that because that's not the point. The point is you choose who you spend your time with, who you give your energy to, and how you feel. You choose in every moment how you feel. And we don't believe that sometimes because we think how other people's act towards us or the things they say or do has control over our feelings and emotions. But that's not true. That's us giving our power away and allowing those things, those words, those actions to affect us, whether it's in a negative way or a positive way. When we know that we are the ones that choose the way we feel about things, choose the way we see things, choose the way we respond or react to things, it's life-changing and it's liberating because we think, wow, if only I'd knew then, what I know now. And obviously we'd never go back and change anything, even if we wish we could, because everything had to happen that way to get us here now, to come to this realisation. So remember, you always have a choice. Everything has consequences. The actions you take now will have consequences on you later. So if you're feeling very negative today and you just can't pull yourself out of it, that's going to affect tomorrow because you're going to have a similar day. But if you start turning that around now, tomorrow's going to be a little bit better, and then it's going to get better and better and better. So choose to eat the good berries and not the bad berries. Choose to focus on love instead of focusing on fear. Reminding yourself that you can be successful. You can have this. You can be as successful as you make up your mind to be. And that's why the mind has power. And that's why it's so easy to manifest, because we visualize what we want. You can be as successful, which means if you want to be a leader, be a leader. Don't let anyone tell you can't, or to do it this way or that way. You take control. And that's why you can manifest. It's only limits in the mind that make you believe through what you've been brought up knowing, or what you've seen on the TV, or what people have said, that you can't have those things. Anything is possible with God. So give it to the universe, give it to heaven. There's no limits to the universe. They want to provide for you. So ask and it is given. That's even in the Bible, Jesus said that. So when we ask and believe and have faith, it is given. So today say to yourself, I am making up my mind today to be happy. I am choosing to be successful because I know that I am. And I will prevail. I will conquer this fear, and I will receive my dreams, and I am ready for them now. So remember today, you're going to eat good berries or bad berries. Good berries that nourish you and fulfill you, or berries that make you ill. You choose. So choose your thoughts wisely. You're in control and you are safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.